Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Funny Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube. Alrighty, let's talk about the big old question. Don't starve together or don't starve? Well, for those of you who don't know, when it comes to regular don't starve, well, guess what? The options are if you want to play a single player game or if you want to play a multiplayer game. So, of course, Don't Starve Together is currently $16.99, but Don't Starve is actually $11.99. And I'm referring, sorry, $11.49. I'm referring to Canadian prices, by the way, so it might be even cheaper for you. Anyways, when it comes to regular Don't Starve, this includes, generally speaking, some DLCs accompanied with it. So when you purchase Don't Starve, it will, of course, include other things with it that you most likely would not get if you're playing Don't Starve Together. So, for example, Hamlet and Shipwrecked. So if I go ahead and purchase the Mega Pack, which would include Don't Starve Together, or Don't Starve Mega Pack, which would include a bunch of other things inside of it as well, like a bundle pack, blah, 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 blah. So you have different options to choose from. Of course, you have multiple other little things that you can get along the side. Don't Starve, Hamlet DLC, blah, 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 blah. So there's DLCs for Don't Starve where there's not any DLCs for Don't Starve Together. But let's talk about which one you should buy. Don't Starve or Don't Starve Together. Like I said, Don't Starve has accompanied DLCs with it, Shipwrecked and Hamlet. Whereas Don't Starve Together does not have that yet. That's right, yet. I'm not saying it's going to. It's entirely possible that it could, and I kind of am curious if we might be experiencing a DLC coming soon on Don't Starve Together. Mind you, I'm just saying that. I don't know, but I think it could be entirely possible as we're kind of waiting and almost edging towards something big happening in Don't Starve Together. But anyways, let's not let that decide for the what ifs. Let's talk about what we currently know. Don't Starve Together is a multiplayer version of Don't Starve, and Don't Starve is only single player, meaning in Don't Starve, you cannot go into the game and invite a friend to join in with you. Although there might be mods for that, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist. Anyways, so in regular Don't Starve, you're going to be playing solo. However, the game is perfected in a way in Don't Starve single player to the point where you can have, like I said, Hamlet and Shipwrecked, which are a DLC that you cannot play in Don't Starve Together. So when you play Don't Starve Together, you do get everything and more that's included in Don't Starve except the 2 DLCs. So now you can play with a million friends that join your server and all that other stuff. So if you're looking to play single player, Don't Starve might be the good option for you, but if you're looking to play multiplayer, Don't Starve Together would be the option for you too. In my personal opinion, I think purchasing Don't Starve Together is your best route. Normally, when people go to Don't Starve, eventually they finish the game and they go, okay, I'm all done. I want to play with other people, and they buy Don't Starve Together. So if it was my choice, I would purchase Don't Starve Together, and then if I wanted to absolutely try the DLCs, you could actually go back and purchase Don't Starve single player. Now, I'm going to tell you something that shouldn't really affect it, but it might. Don't Starve Together does have a mod that allows you to play Shipwrecked and Don't Starve Together. So if you're purchasing single player Don't Starve just to actually go through the process of playing a DLC, and coming soon, that mod will be featuring Hamlet too. Now, don't let mods make your choice of purchasing a game, but I will say that Don't Starve Together is probably the way to go. And yeah, I honestly love Don't Starve Together. I think it's a great game. Even single player Don't Starve is okay. But for your money, I would probably consider getting Don't Starve Together over just regular Don't Starve, considering you can play with other friends. There's a million mods out there, and there's just a lot more content added into Don't Starve Together versus Don't Starve single player. But of course, it depends on what you want to do. You might change your mind and decide, well, no, I'll just buy both of them, and that's entirely up to you, and you might eventually prefer Don't Starve single player over Don't Starve Together. I highly doubt that, as Don't Starve Together gets a lot of updates right now, but even single player Don't Starve is getting a little bit more updates right now. It's just not as awesome, in my opinion, as Don't Starve Together, just because it features a lot more stuff. Anyways, that's it for me. My recommendation, purchase Don't Starve Together first, and then eventually go back to Don't Starve if you really want to experience that single player adventure mode, which, can be kind of fun, but also, I do think Don't Starve Together has so much content in it right now that you're probably going to fill your plate for quite a while. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.